I'd like to call Leominster Planning Board to order, June 3rd, 2024, 6:30. We have a public hearing, open public hearing for City Council petition 44-24, short-term rentals.
And board, it was in your electronic packet, and then there's a paper copy that was not mailed to you, but it's in front of you right now. Patrick?
Ish, nope. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, I got short-term, Peter Angelini, Ward 5 Council, request to amend City Council, City of Leominster zoning ordinance by inserting the following text on the definition. Short-term rentals, the use of a residential unit for residential occupancy by a person or persons for a period fewer than, than 31 consecutive calendar days for a fee. A short-term rental may or may not be arranged through a booking agent. And also, inserting the following under the table of uses, short-term rental shall be prohibited in residential A. We don't have a representative here, so I'm really not sure on this. Whether we wanna wait for them or we just go on, but I really don't accept for adding the period of time in there. The definition seems to be okay. On the second part, where short-term rental shall be prohibited in the table of uses, I think we should not make it a distinction between any residential. So if it's gonna be in, I would take out the A and limits the residential properties. So that's my opinion, because what difference, somebody has a problem, I mean, a citizen in A, B, or C all have the same rights. So why do we allow it in, B or C? That's my opinion. So I would, in here, I'd have amend that to that resident, and just take out the A. The other part that I have is, it's a negative.
Well, he's saying it shall be prohibited in residence A, that they are allowed to do it in the other, in B and C.
Yeah, but
But I know what you're saying, no, it almost comes down to how you spot zoning it, but you're really not spot zoning it, cause that's a property. But if you're gonna open it to everybody.
If I remember our prior discussion, two issues that we raised were treating one area of the city
That's
differently
right.
than another.
Yeah.
And demonstration that there was a problem to be solved.
Right.
And unless we've received any communication to indicate solutions to either of those, I'm not sure there's anything more to discuss. We should table it until someone can provide answers to those
Yeah.
questions. Nothing's
Have
changed.
you
from what's
received
outside.
any?
Yeah, no, well,
No,
the definition.
we didn't get any more.
But it's the
You're
same,
right, it
it's the
is.
same stuff, so there's nothing more, unless they wanna answer the questions we raised, and now for a second
Yeah.
time, I'm not sure what else there is to do. So I move.
Yeah, I think, the first
Carol wants to say something.
The first definition they had was extreme, went the other end, and there was a copy of Quincy's, and it was really,
Yeah, Quincy had it, I talked to people in Quincy. They said it held up in court against the spot zoning issue,
yep,
but they were mainly doing it because of all the residential properties and they were having some real problems in some of their better neighborhoods, so that's why
yeah,
they got it excluded from residents A only.
yeah. Carol's got something to say?
Sorry, Cal.
Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. So John, I agree with everything you said 100%. I agree with all that. And
That's it.
but I don't think we need to hear from them. I think this has been before us at least 3 times. Frankly, the city council, it's the city council's petition, and they're going to either, and we're making a recommendation to them. So I wanted to ask the question, why are they excluding residential A? And I think it's an issue that they're excluding only one zoning area in Leominster. So I'd make the recommendation that we would be in favor of it, but it should be just open, or even just putting in, instead of maybe amending the petition to simply say that anything else that's not addressed in the ordinance is prohibited, and that would cover
Yeah.
short-term rentals and everything else. So I don't, that's why, I just don't think one particular zoned area in Leominster should be excluded.
Yeah, and I agree with you, and that's why I said, and every, all this, on the table, use short-term rentals shall be prohibited in residence areas.
Residence area.
No, no,
That's what they're gonna allow.
Yeah, then what's the,
Well,
then
then,
you're not allowing them.
if we're not allowing them in any of the residence,
Then you're not allowing them.
zoning areas, then we
They're
don't
not
even
gonna
need we don't even need the definition in the clause.
Yeah.
So either you take the.
but are you gonna allow them in B and C?
I don't know, I either allow,
Either
I don't have
allow
a problem with the
or don't.
definition.
I think they're going on now, actually.
There are a few.
All right, I think
They're
when they
VRB
use allow,
owning homes.
If there's,
so when you mean allow, I think they have to register with the city, right?
Right.
I think.
I don't know.
No, there's nothing,
I don't think so.
They probably
Well, we don't know. It's
They
another
have to
question.
register
It's
for
also
the
not our
taxes.
area
Yeah,
to,
tax.
I like how he describes it though as, he just says residential unit from residential occupancy. Cause that excludes all the other stuff that could be involved too.
I don't have an issue with the definition.
No,
I think that we
definition, yeah.
need to be
Yeah.
thoughtful about where we're gonna allow it or exclude it, et cetera. I mean, again, if there's a problematic property, that should be, we have mechanisms in place to address that. The police department or other enforcement agencies,
Yeah.
if it's a different kind of an issue, garbage or whatever, the Board of Health. I don't know why we would just exclude it. There could be benefit to people who are operating, probably the vast majority of people would operate appropriately.
Yeah. No, I agree, the definition, the only thing on the definition
It's just.
is a period of time.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just English. Fewer than 30 sections, so 30 consecutive, but
Not exactly a tourist area.
no, we're not a tourist area. But,
My nephew comes here from Costa Rica and he VRBOs a house in Leominster every year. It's a big deal. I don't know if that helps. You must have to be registered with the state because you're renting, so you have to have a tax number for it, so that's kind of.
now, if they, maybe,
Oh, well, you do, but
You
you
can't
don't
get
know
on
if they
VRBO
have,
without
right,
that.
you don't
So
know
you
if
have to
people
register
actually
with the
do that,
state.
and that's not up.
I don't know if they have to register with the city. I don't know.
no, we have no requirement. See, that's what that zoning from Quincy did, set up a whole registry department for zoning, for short-term rentals. There would have been a whole department on
Probably collecting a tax too.
collect the tax and
Yeah,
get some
they have to
fees,
register.
and there would have to be some definitions. Now, the building inspector says that it's not allowed right now.
But didn't he say it was equal to a hotel last time?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
but it's not, you can't look at it
He
and
said
say,
it'd have to be a sprinkler system, same standard as.
that's not true.
Well,
I mean, no,
I don't agree with that.
I know, I'm not yelling, I'm not saying it to you,
But
saying
that's what he said.
Yeah, that's what he said. So I think that's,
I would support you.
I've used B and B several times.
Yep.
Regular homes, no sprinkler systems,
Nope.
no problems,
They got a fire
You never burnt the
extinguisher.
place down anyway.
no.
So we've got,
Wasn't for lack of
I
trying.
think you
so we've got a definition and a suggestion to modify the table of uses. So I move that we accept the definition and we strike the statement in the table.
Oh,
of
Should
uses.
be open to all residential zones.
Yeah,
Send
I
it
mean,
back to the.
it's just a recommendation.
Yeah.
It's just a
I agree.
I'll second that.
With the correction
good.
that John said, right?
He wants period of time, fewer.
yeah,
Less,
Just
Well,
for a
let's try-
period.
Wait, he's really familiar with
A period of time.
Carol, he just wants to change,
Just of time instead of 31
in
consecutive
the
days.
definition
Period fewer.
Hold on. To-
Let's say
Yeah.
occupancy by a person or persons for a period of time, add the of time fewer than 31 consecutive calendar days. So just the addition of
Okay,
time.
Yeah.
okay.
Just a comma
And
with
now
a
that I
clarifier.
read it, I understand now it doesn't have to be registered or anything, it's just basically a short-term rental. It sounds like it would be allowed by right, except for residence A, right?
That's what this is.
That's right, that's what it is,
Yeah,
okay?
I guess I read too much into it, thinking they had to go through a process, but,
No,
okay.
because
There's
they shouldn't have to go through a process for that. You know, give somebody else more taxes.
If we start having a problem,
Then we regulate.
then you regulate it. If we don't have a problem,
That's right.
I don't have a problem.
That's right.
I don't think
If
we
we
can
have a
either.
problem that can't be handled through
Again.
our regular channels.
Yeah, I mean,
We.
was it
That's
Southborough or
another-
Southbridge? Northborough, they had a couple of weeks ago.
Not too long ago.
They had hundreds of kids and they were coming from 25 miles away.
It's like a $1.5 million house too.
And one of the kids, and they had ended up with a shooting. Was it two of them were killed?
I think two.
Yeah.
One anyways, maybe two.
Alright, you got a motion and a second.
Yeah, we got a motion, second.
Motion made and seconded. Do I have any further discussion?
I'm just gonna close the hearing at this point.
Oh, right,
So,
so
yeah, motion to close
Yeah,
the
yeah.
hearing.
First, motion.
the motion is to close the hearing, then we'll vote on it
Right.
later.
Okay, well, do we have any more information on the hearing?
Do we open it to the public?
You can open up to the public.
We have one person.
There you go.
Don't encourage.
No, don't say anything.
I mean, go ahead.
Alright, I move to close the hearing.
Second.
Have a motion
Go ahead,
made and
say
seconded
it.
to close the hearing. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Oh, roll call, sorry about that.
Patrick Perla.
Yes.
Paul Weiser.
Yes.
Sal Chaconi.
Yay.
Carol Vittorioso.
Carol,
Carol Vittorioso.
On mute.
Tom Kergnen.
Yes.
Yes,
Jason Parre.
Yes.
Dean Valier.
Yes.
John Souza.
yes. Okay,
We're gonna reorder.
okay, call to order.
Patrick Perla.
Here.
Paul Weiser.
Here.
Sal Chaconi.
Yeah.
Carol Vittorioso. Carol Vittorioso.
Here.
Tom Kergnen.
Here.
Jason
Here.
Parre.
Here.
Dean Valier.
Here.
John Souza.
Yeah. Minutes of previous meetings, we don't have any. Before we move on, I'd like to move up 7.1.1 to discuss our schedule so that we can reschedule.
Yes, the board needs to decide on the summer schedule. I wanna make sure, I know people have away time planned. I wanna make sure that we have a quorum, so I wanna pick the dates for the summer meetings. And I'm hearing that July 15th, I already hear one member can't make it,
I can't do the 15th.
so how about July 22nd?
July 22nd sounds good to me.
Okay.
July 22nd, I won't.
I don't have my phone.
I can do it.
I'm okay.
I can call it, no.
Okay,
I think
I'll be second.
now how about July 22nd then?
Okay, sure.
And how about August, do we wanna have a
And August 19th, that's a month.
August 19th?
Yeah, that's just the one a month.
What about June 17th? We have to figure that out.
Um,
We have one project under plan submitted that we're not there yet, but it's missing, it's an incomplete application, so
Well, we can have it if we need it. If we don't need it,
Yeah,
then why have it?
yeah,
I'm fine either way on that.
why don't we,
What was the August?
looking at without discussing that parcel, and what I know here is, we'll probably, I would just move that out to the July meeting.
July 22nd?
Yeah, when we do it, that way, that'll give them time to get things done. They've been operating illegally on it,
Let's
For
not
years,
discuss this.
so-
Can't discuss
so I
it.
can't discuss it, but so I think it'll work
So no, this is the last meeting in June then, the next meeting is gonna be,
Unless we get,
So you have the things that come in.
unless stuff comes in,
we have an A&R. We do have an A&R that came in.
okay,
Are they okay in July?
No, the A&R has 21 days.
21 days on an A&R.
I mean, it can be,
So we meet on the 17th?
Well, then we meet on the, that's June, then we meet on June,
June 17th.
yeah.
Can we
Carol said,
authorize?
can you do A&Rs on your own?
I can do A&Rs on my own.
You want Howard?
So be it.
I've already done my review of it.
Okay.
Okay,
Um,
let's
Can we
just
give you
do,
the power to do that?
yeah, we have to do that.
Yeah, heavily.
So what we'll do is, so I have a motion on the board for a summer schedule to be July 22nd and August 19th. Okay, do I have a second on that?
Second. You have to vote on this?
Yep.
Second.
Motion made and seconded, roll call please.
Patrick Perla,
Yes.
Paul Weiser,
Yes.
Sal Chaconi,
Yay,
Carol Vittorioso,
Yes.
yay.
Tom Kergnen,
Yes.
Jason Parre,
Yes.
Dean Valier,
Yes.
John Souza.
Yes. Plan submitted.
Just say no, I'm not available either one.
Yeah. Plan submitted, application for 68, 70, and 72 Pleasant Street, map 14 parcels 19, 3, and 3A, the multifamily.
Is that the rebuild of the fire?
It's it's a multifamily residential with office space on the first floor.
Is that the one that burnt and we
No.
rebuilt it? No.
That's the building with the, I don't know if it's current, but plumbing supply or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
They
So
wanna
we're,
demolish the two buildings on the
Yep.
property.
so we're scheduling now for July 22nd?
July
At
22nd,
6:30.
nothing's, yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's the
it's
motion.
like-
Second,
We haven't decided, the June meeting would be June, Tuesday 17th.
7/22.
So are we
It
scheduling?
would, we wouldn't have time to advertise.
So July 22nd at 6:30.
6:30.
That's what we said. I said, yeah.
Okay, I have a motion made for a site plan application for July 22nd at 6:30. Roll call.
Patrick Perla,
Yes.
Paul Weiser,
Yes.
Sal Chaconi,
Yay,
Carol Vittorioso,
Yes.
Tom Kergnen,
she's under delay.
Jason
She's
Parre.
got delay.
Dean Valier,
Yes.
John
Yeah.
Souza.
Yes. 3.2, special permit use for 68, 70, and 72 Pleasant Street. Map 14, parcels 19, 3, and 3A, multifamily residential.
That move we scheduled July 22nd, 6:31.
That works.
Second.
I have a
It's
motion
all part
made,
of the discussion.
Second.
made and seconded for a special permit use
Yeah,
for July 22nd at 6:31.
they won't let you do
Okay,
that.
any discussion? Here none, I'll call for the roll call.
Patrick Perla,
Yes.
Paul Weiser,
Yes.
Sal Chaconi,
Yay.
Carol Vittorioso,
Yes.
She's
Tom
on delay.
Kergnen,
Yes.
Jason
Cable
Parre,
TV.
Dean Valier,
Yes.
John Souza.
She's screaming.
Yes. 3.3, special permit floodplain for 68, 70, and 72 Pleasant Street, map 14 parcels 19, 3, and 3A, multifamily residential.
Alright, I move we schedule that July 22nd at 6:32.
6:32 on July 22nd. I have a motion made and seconded by Tom. Okay, for,
Hey, Dean or Jason.
no, I thought it was, I'm sorry about that.
Talking now.
We'll give it to Jason, seconded by Jason, sorry about that.
Someone in that area.
And,
Somebody over there.
roll call.
Patrick Perla,
Yes.
Paul Weiser,
Yes.
Sal Chaconi,
Yay.
Carol Vittorioso,
Yes.
Tom Kergnen,
Yes. Carol, fix the
Jason
delay.
Parre,
Yes.
Dean Valier,
Yes.
John Souza.
Yes. 3.4, site plan for 198 and 204 Hamilton Street, map 236, parcels 2 and 4, commercial parking lots.
No, I'm gonna give the other one time, cause they're gonna go over
Okay,
So July
Um,
22nd, it's
6:55.
6:45?
Yes.
Don't do that one.
Second.
6:45,
yeah, this will be at least,
the other one's.
6:45?
Assuming they show up, yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise you're in trouble.
That's true.
okay.
Tommy.
Might wanna push it.
Any discussion on this? So it'll be July 22nd at 6:45. Roll call, please.
Patrick Perla.
Yes.
Paul Weiser.
Yes.
Sal Chaconi.
Yay.
Carol Vittorioso.
Yeah.
Tom Kergnen.
Yes.
Jason Parre.
Yes.
Dean Valier.
Yes.
John Souza.
Yes. New business, city council petition 44-24, 3 short-term rentals. Planning board make recommendation to city council.
Yeah, recommendation was to
Amend the definition.
amend the definition, no, not the definition,
Just
the
remove
Yeah.
business that.
Allow the
great,
next,
but with the removal of short-term rentals shall be prohibited in residence A, it should be open to all residents.
but you wanted to amend the definition to say period of
Oh,
time.
yes, that's right, that's
Two
correct,
parts.
use residential unit for residential, person on persons for a period of time, right?
Right.
Fewer than 31
And then strike short-term rental shall be prohibited in residence.
Okay, period of time. And that's we'll take the definition, by itself.
Seconded.
Any other further discussion on the definition with the amendment of time added? Hearing none, call for the roll call.
Patrick Perla.
Yes.
Paul Weiser.
Yes.
Sal Chaconi.
Yay.
Carol Vittorioso.
Yes.
Tom Kergnen.
Yes.
Jason Parre.
Yes.
Dean Valier.
Yes.
John Souza.
Yes. The second, okay, part is under the table of uses. Short-term rentals shall be prohibited in residence A. Now it
Be part of the
reads,
same-
So
That
then
was
just
part of
wanna
the
vote
motion.
no.
Yeah, we,
you wanna leave it as A,
well,
No, we just
no,
struck
we
it.
just
No,
struck
scratch
it, just on the,
Or
we
just
just struck
scratch the A.
Or just vote no.
yeah, we can't, it's not a separate issue. It's
Yeah.
We
part of
already
the same
struck it.
We already struck it.
So we already struck it. Yeah,
So,
it should be allowed, no, it should be residence A
It
to
was
be
all one
free.
motion.
So would it be written?
Yes.
So it will
yeah,
be,
because
so it will be,
well, my discussion on
how
that
it's all said, I mean, Ben
Yeah.
Hur,
is the definitions
that was great.
we have are in the positive, okay, and that definition, or that
Recommend approval.
their recommendation is in a negative. So I'd like to have that in the information given to the city council, is one of the reasons why. Okay, so the motion would be to strike in entirety, short-term rentals
So moved.
shall be prohibited in residence A. Any further discussion on that?
So moved.
Second.
Hearing none, I'll call for the roll call.
Patrick Perla.
Yes.
Paul Weiser.
Yes.
Sal Chaconi.
Yay,
Carol Vittorioso.
Yeah.
Tom Kergnen.
Yes.
Jason Parre.
Yes.
Dean Valier.
yes.
John Souza.
Yes. Motion carries. See how Montezuma, 6.1, Montezuma Regional Planning Commission, MRPC, representative board to appoint Dean Valier as representative for the July 1st, 2024, June 30, 2025.
I congratulate.
So this is only the first reading,
It's the second.
it's the second. I
Well, the
thought-
first time it was on the agenda, then it goes to the first reading, then it goes to the second reading, I thought.
We're
The
giving
name
them
has to be on
entirely
the,
too much
name
time
has
to
to be on the
follow.
agenda 3 times.
I think it's 3 times, but it was on the agenda,
Yeah.
the first reading after that, and then there'll be one more reading.
Yeah.
Okay, any change on that, all of,
3 times,
3 times?
have to vote,
Three
it's just
times.
a reading.
3 times.
Okay, do I have a motion?
We don't
Yeah.
have to vote, she said.
We don't need a motion.
Motion
It's
to
just a
recommend Dean Valier through this
It's
It's
second reading.
Sal,
just a reading.
it's just a reading. You don't have to
Okay.
vote.
Okay, we
We're
just have
gonna
to,
read it again and we're all good with it.
be quiet.
While reading, I'm in.
Yeah.
We already voted.
You gotta wait till July.
Oh, we gotta, yeah, just so that we
Wait
can.
till the new fiscal year.
All right.
6.2, want to choose the Joint Transportation Committee. MJTC representative, board to appoint Elizabeth Wood as representative for July 1st, 2024 to June 30, 2025. first reading. Okay? Director's report.
Just one more thing, I sent out an email today, the Citizens Training Planning Collaborative has some summer courses, if anybody wants to do that, I'm sure I can get you in, I have to get approval from the mayor, but he'll approve it. I need to get you registered, so let me know.
You got money left in the budget,
We have some money,
spend
we'll
it,
spend it till it's gone.
that's all.
And we probably have a fall conference that I'm gonna attend, and
But this is,
Stephanie may
but
wanna
new
attend.
budget's July first, right?
Yeah,
So let's spend this year's money, spend it all.
Okay,
Burn
do
baby.
you have anything else to add?
that's all I had to add.
Okay,
Okay.
no executive session,
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
motion made and seconded to adjourn.
Yes, Tommy, here, Tommy, wait.
Roll call.
I'm not here, Tommy.
Patrick Perla,
Yes.
Paul Weiser,
Yes.
Sal Chaconi,
Yay,
Carol Vittorioso,
Tom, wait for me to
Tom Kergnen,
step down. so-
Jason
Yes.
Parre,
Motion.
Yes.
Dean Valier,
Yes.
John Souza.
No.
Say adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.